Let's move on and talk a little bit about the typical scenarios that make up data management. Most data management activities in AX fall into two broad use cases: one-time data management and continuous data management on a periodic basis. One-time data management is typically done during upgrade for initial configuration, data migration, or for creating test data. Continuous data management, on the other hand, is done on a periodic basis to synchronize data between systems, update data from external sources, and perform archive and purge operations. There are a number of scenarios for data management within these two broad categories. Let's talk a little bit about the various scenarios for data management now. The first scenario is to export entities from one system and import them into another system. In this scenario, the source and destination may be AX or an external system. For instance, you may choose to export sales orders or vendor invoices from a legacy ERP system into AX during data migration. In this scenario, typically the source and destination systems are dissimilar and may need to be transformed during the import or export process. Another scenario for data management is to import master data. Master data refers to entities such as customers, vendors, employees, products, and so on, which are referred to by transaction data. The next scenario for data management is to synchronize master data between systems that store master data. For instance, you may have an AX application that stores customer information and a CRM application that also stores customer data. Or it might even be two different AX application instances that are located in different parts of the world. It then becomes important to keep the customer data synchronized between these different systems so that there's just one version of the truth. Then we have exporting and importing configuration parameters. These configuration parameters might be related or in unrelated tables. Another scenario for data management is the most basic scenario of entering data. Here, users might enter data through the AX application or even use tools like Excel via services to insert or update lots of data in a more convenient way. The next scenario for data management is to update data from external sources periodically. In this scenario, you may need to export data from AX and provide it to an external system, or import data from an external system and import it into AX. This export and import process may need to be repeated either periodically or in response to a trigger event. Next, we have the need to copy business data for testing. This is turning out to be especially important in a number of large installations where there are a lot of different environments that are used for various purposes such as production, pre-production, UAT, testing, development, and so on. And last but not the least, we have the need to be able to archive or purge business data. Here, organizations may have data retention policies based on which they may choose to archive data that they no longer use, or move it to an offline store, or purge data that is no longer needed. Reducing the amount of data in the production system helps with reducing the scope of your data migration to AX, or in general, it improves the performance of your AX application. Now that we've talked about various data management scenarios, let's look at some of the tools that are available for data management.